Good morning and Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to our podcast, the show where we dive into exciting conversations with today's eminent education change makers. I am your host Aanvi Mishra and I'm thrilled to have you all for today's session. Today we are honored to have a guest who is a seasoned education expert. She is a curriculum designer, a teacher trainer and also a content developer. Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Sweta Singh ma'am. Ma'am is currently serving as product manager in Burlington English and is well versed in educational methodologies like Maria Montessori and kindergarten system. Ma'am, let's dive into your delightful experience of life. Ma'am, the first question for you. Ma'am, what drew your attention to the reading program? What do you find so special in this program?
First of all, thank you so much for that sweet introduction. And yes, you have a question, but for that question, can I also ask some questions?
Okay.
Yes? Can I ask?
Yes.
Okay. So how did you like the program?
Ma'am, I like reading books and this program was so nice and I liked all the activities, all the explanations you did and I feel very comfortable in this session and I gave it.
All right. Thank you so much for that response. Now that was the idea behind that. So as you said, I am already working with Burlington English and whoever is into education, we keep on observing the students around us and we keep on thinking how to work better, how to motivate the students towards something better. So right now what the focus was, what we've understood after observation is that there is a little less inclination towards reading. Although the students do know, they keep on reading, there are n number of information that they keep on taking from wherever, n number of sources that they have. But to still inculcate that habit of reading, as in a habit of reading, this program came to our mind and we are so thankful to Sunbeam that they also gave us this opportunity to lead this the 6-day program with you. And if I talk about the experience, it was awesome. And yes, I was not prepared for this. I was absolutely not prepared. I did not think the students of grade 6 would be at the level that I observed in the past 1 week. It was an awesome experience and I hope this, talking about inculcating a habit of reading does not mean just to read something and write it in your own words. That is something that we, all the Burlington books have as an activity. That is not the way to inculcate it, but to let the students know about the different features of the story, the way we discuss, the plot, the character, the words, the descriptions. So once you get once you get curious about all these, you automatically get towards reading. So that was the idea, the thought behind the program.
Thank you, ma'am, for inspiring words, which will help us enhance our reading skills. Ma'am, the next question for you. What was your favorite thing to do when you were of our age?
That was a very boring, according to you. What do you think it would have been?
Ma'am, I think reading books.
Yes. Because I was not an outdoor person, so the books were my best friends and somehow I used to knit an entire atmosphere, a story around me and I would be a few of the characters. So that was my life. I loved reading. Right now also, whenever I get time, which definitely gets less sometimes, but whenever I get time, I read.
Yes, ma'am. We agree with you. Ma'am, the next question. Please tell us about the most interesting part of your job.
My job?
Yes.
It is awesome. Moving, traveling, meeting people, interacting with teachers and interacting with the students. I learn so much because I am in this job. I learn life skills, because of the journey, because of the interaction with the teachers and interaction with the students.
Ma'am, that's indeed interesting part. Ma'am, outside of a professional pursuit, what is the one passion or hobby that acts as a stress buster for you?
Music. I love listening to music, and that is what I think most of the people who travel are into music. They have no other option but to listen to music, but then that becomes the best friend, because sometimes you just keep on traveling for 6 hours, 10 hours, and you are left with no other option but music. I do not like watching series or anything. I would rather listen to music. That makes me unwind.
Yes, ma'am. These activities do keep our mind calm and peaceful.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is the difference do you find in the education system of your time and the present time?
So what exactly is my time, the prehistoric time?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, but there is a huge difference, and I am so happy to see that you are benefited, because right now we or as educators focus so much on experiential learning. In our times, it was more of a rote learning. So the atmosphere that you are exposed to, the huge information that you are exposed to, we were not at that beneficial position. That is the difference.
Ma'am, today, most of the students are not in the habit of reading. They are more involved in gadgets. What ways do you suggest to spark the habit of reading in today's kids?
So, you have Burlington English book, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have the physical copy of the book, as well as there's an app.
Yes.
Do you use it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? So when we talk about gadgets, or when we talk about different e-technologies that we have, that is not always a drawback. It is always the way we are using it. So Burlington English book without the app would only be half of the features, right? But the next part of the enhancement comes from the app. So that is how the rest of the activities are. Whatever you do, the pen and paper activities, the activities in the school, whatever is your day-to-day life, that is only half of it. The rest of it, and thanks to the information technology right now, that you are exposed to so many gadgets. So it depends on you how you use it. You can use it to read, right? You can use it to extract information, and that is where we come into action as the educators as well as parents. So we also need to play a very important role here to let you understand how to use whatever strength you have to the best potential, right? So you have got all these superpowers, and it comes with responsibility.
Yes.
So when you use it responsibly, you get the best out of it, right? And if we talk about reading, inculcating or motivating the students towards reading, I think making them curious would be the best way to motivate them to reading. So if we let them know about a few of the writers, if I just share the life story of someone, so definitely that will motivate you to read more about that person. Also, if that person is an author, you would like to read what has this person written, right? So that is how we can motivate the students. You cannot make anyone sit and read. You can just motivate them to read. And if we make them curious, that is the path towards reading.
Yes, ma'am. Your valuable suggestions will surely going to spark the habit of reading in young readers. Thank you so much, ma'am, for generously sharing your time with us. Hope you have enjoyed our company as much as me and my audience have enjoyed knowing you better. And to all our viewers, stay curious and be friends with books. Keep reading, friends. Thank you and Jai Hind.